Be up and running. And just give it a few seconds just to make sure it's behaving itself. It's on me screen. It's on my screen. Right, good afternoon, guys. Do some more snow runner. So we get on with some of the Washington stuff. We'll do co-op. Now, yesterday we had a bit of fun games. It wasn't great because I think there was a glitch, and we just could not get into my friend's lobby. I just think there was a bit of a glitch. I think that shouldn't happen. She would just go, boop, no problem. No. Right, see how we get on. But we sorted it out, had fun. I think Alan's slowly getting the hang of it. I think sometimes it's maybe leave him if he gives himself a wee bit himself time to play with it and get used to the controls instead of unfortunately having two people shouting at him going, do this, do that. I think it was just too much for the young man, and he's trying to get used to the AI and the menu, and oh, he'll get there. I think he's a good lad. He's a good lad. Just give him a wee bit of time. Now we do have a grumpy who has bought this game. Whether he's tried it yet or not, I don't know. What I might do actually complete this little quest here. I've got a Zimmern course, just to sort of. I've got one where I want to get 4 vehicle repair parts. We're in the first map. Drive along to here. Happy days. Do that. We can make it more interesting. We'll have to pick up that trailer that we've got sitting there. Make it more exciting. We'll do it that way. Just bit of a laugh. That's what we can do. Pick up the trailer. Come out this way. We know it's quite muddy that way, and then see how we get on. I think it's more fun. So what we need is something we know we can. A truck that does low saddle. I would love to use Derry, but you can't use low saddle in Derry. We used the Tega the last time, didn't we? I mean, it's a sort of typical Russian truck map. Just try to see what I've got here. That's a good truck. I just wish it had maybe raised tires or something. Something to. It'd just be like so good. I'm just trying to see what ones I've got in the garage. There's a few I can buy, I suppose. The GMC, at least it's been upgraded. It's been upgraded, that one. This is all-wheel drive and stuff. I haven't used the Royal for yonks. Difflot, no Difflot. That's probably one of the reasons for that one. Let's see what I'm just trying. Anything new in the Ford? Come a couple of early. It's just when you get all-wheel drive. See, I don't think this has the allowed to have diff lock. Oh, we can actually. purchase it. Didn't know, but it's a very small tank, that Pacific, isn't it? Very small tank. Good truck. 200 litres, not a lot. I'm just trying to see what's what. What are the premium add-ons on it? Let's just see if there's anything changed. Well, you can put that module on it, which is fine. But it would be nice if you had that sort of module in the Pacific, and because that gives you a bit more fuel. It would be good if you just had the sort of cream module bit and the repair bits, and then you could put a saddle on it. It'd be great. Yeah. La, 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 da, da, da. We have Freightliner. Try the Freightliner, see how we get on with that. It's just I'm just making sure I've got the right add-on here, because I need a low saddle for it. Can't attack because I want to actually just at least just hook up that trailer I've got there, and then do that, and then I'll go to Washington. I just thought make it fun, different truck, but let's make it fun, and I have to hook up with that trailer now. The only good thing here at the moment, I'm not hauling it, so I'm gonna go this way. See how it gets up the hill. The time of day. Early morning. That's alright. It means it gets lighter. Yeah, I was trying to Freightliner the other day, and Alan's hit something that killed him the truck. Hello? There we go. And when we get to the little bridge bit, and it's completely kaput, and then you have to kind of crawl up the hill. I am on a free roam map. Oh, I'm on open lobby, or closed lobby. So if anybody wishes to join, I can put up a code and join in. Unless you're a friend already and decide to say, I'd like to join. Yeah, that's the bridge is shut. It's just collapsed, and remember, I can fish out stuff out there. If lock on, it should be okay. It's the edge of the rock, it's catching it. I'm not pulling anything, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. On this road, head towards the factory, the warehouse, and then the factory, and we pick up that trailer. I'm trying to Freightliner, we change the scenery. Where's the jumbo? must have been just because I was still spinning the wheels, it wasn't doing the thing right. I want to go this way, isn't it? This is a shorter way round that way, rather than going that way. We've got there across the bridge. Happy days. Yeah, so I'll get finish off this little mission. I just might as well complete it, basically. Once I've completed that, and then I'll go back to Washington, and we'll see if anybody wants to join in. Or come in and chat if you want to join in and say, please. Solo is not an issue for me. I've done it most of the time by myself. It's not like end of world situation. Can't do this solo. By my so. But chilled out when you're doing by himself. Just relax. Frustrated when I tip over and fall. And at least the one thing about the American trucks, at least you get a decent crane. And the rubbish blue crane. Not the rubbish blue crane. Yes, the rubbish blue crane. Us Ruskies have the rubbish blue crane. They all, hi Boggs, light deployed. The Boggs I know has played this game in the past as well, right? Which way is the trailer facing? Right, that way. So we want to come round and kind of reverse in there. Shadow, how you doing? I'm going to hook up this trailer, finish it. I'm just finishing off this one I was doing while I was waiting for Alan yesterday, so I might as well do it. And then we're coming back to Tamar, isn't it? And it's a forward gear there, but I can't reverse. But, yep. Reverse round like this. Can we be a pro and make an idiot and not make an idiot of ourselves? I'm actually going to try out on the road because there's an update on the 17th for graphics and stuff. So I bought that on the cheap. Have a wee look at it. It drives alright actually on the Wii. The actual gameplay isn't quite reasonably solid. It's just, I think graphically it's quite poor. It's a bit like I'm asking road truckers, I suppose, as well. But I mean, let's see what happens because we were promising a new upgrade on the visuals of the game. I'm going to turn off my engine. Let's see where I'm picking these up on the other map. Because I want to see what is the best. We're going to Drownlands. There's the beer house. So if we come, depends which one we come out, which entrance we come out. Come out the gateway, we're going that way. Because that's probably the closest to that one there, gateway. That's our closest exit, which is coming out there. Coming along here. Because I think you can come all the way along there. There's no road, but you can get along these trees. It's not shown on the game. It is a road. Here. And then we'll winkle our way to the beer house. That's a back way into the beer house. We can come down, turn right, go. along that side into the warehouse there, pick up the said items, because then we can come out, get fuel, and it will be good. Yeah, so we'll probably need fuel when we get there, because I don't know how long it's going to last. But we'll go that way. Make it that way. This is the shortest. That's the shorter distance, probably from this direction. But we'll see how we get on. We want to get back across that bridge. It doesn't matter which. If we pass the trailer garage, we're sure you could get a trailer and get some fuel. We top up, and then it's funny going back to the old maps. And it's part of playing along with Alan on the Michigan maps. It was quite funny. It all comes back to you, comes flooding back to you, all the new missions and what you've got to do. And Alan was getting too much information overload and he was tired. So we were having loads of shouting matches, but I don't want him to think I was upset with him or anything. Shouldn't be. He was just getting frustrated and tired and going, too much info, too much info. As I think, as time goes on, he gets used to the gameplay, you hopefully will enjoy it. He's a nice lad. He's a nice lad. I always like chatting with Alan. Because with Alan and with Al, and it was good. Now this bit, as I remember, is quite muddy along this way. We're doing this and then we'll go back to Washington. Basically, I'll complete this supply and demand mission. Unless anybody says, Dave, no, just stay in Tamar and see what missions we can do. We've got trucks everywhere, that's the problem. We've got abandoned vehicles everywhere. Isn't your favourite truck? I don't know, it's abandoned somewhere. Certainly not in my garage. How's everybody? Everybody good this afternoon? I hope so. Everybody's good. That's just a tree. I can't reverse in a forward gear. I think it's just this tree there just holding me back. Come on. Nearly there, Dave. Yeah, because you're coming to the other side. Put mud in this bit here is in the quarry. Now, what we probably better to do is actually come across here around this way and out here to the Drownlands. That would get us a closer entrance into the Drownlands, and that's the railway manoeuvre. Let's have a look. So that's the one that comes out there. That's the railway. The railway manoeuvre. But coming out here is the safer bit because it's so much easier to get to the warehouse, isn't it? We don't want that one. Came in here. We don't want that one. We want this one here. A fuel depot and everything there. There's a wee fuel service hub as well. So we're all golden. Come out here, top up. We probably shouldn't have to top up there, and then you top up in the next one there. Let's get in the right direction. I'm just in the because it's muddy. I know it's to start off not flooring it too much because going at steady pace is the way to go. I've not got mud tyres with these trucks, unfortunately. You don't get them, so you just have to make do with what you've got. Off-road, or what I've got is the chain, which is basically an off-road tyre with chains on them. You need to get through these. There's water grave. Do. Once we get a bit of momentum going, we'll be alright. We've got lots of bits where it doesn't have as much mud as well, so that's always a better way to go. Because it's least muddy. I'm going to get going. Then we get on the straight line now. I don't think we need to pop in that other bit, because I think we'll go to say the road has these logs on it and you get along quite merrily usually. And I'm going to go back to Washington once I've done this. As I say, unless you guys want me just to stay in Zimmercourt, of course, and complete the missions on this one, it would be different at least, a different scenery. So the only one thing I could say about it. Yeah, 8 million stumps in this. Nah. Hard surface, it's not that hard, there's logs, there's got mud everywhere on it now. So broke my truck. Plan is just to go the furthest away exit, because that is the best exit to come out towards that factory to get the. It's relatively simple. Yeah, there's been a few folk coming in lately, which is nice to see. Like issues there, so they'll break my transmission again. I'm going to have a wee check on the map just to see where I am. I'm going in the right general direction, should be. I'm not there's something wrong. I like coming to the old maps and if you haven't seen them for a long time, because I mean obviously some of the us used up the graphics in some of them. It's just like it's unfamiliar but familiar at the same time. It all comes back to you. Should be going the right general direction. Hi, Steve. Well, I thought, Steve, I'll complete the mission I was doing last night, and then I'll go to Washington. It's an open lobby. It's a private lobby, Steve, but I can give you the code if you do wish to join. I know you can be a busy man helping out MJ. This is very un Washington like. Yeah, this is kind of risky team Legion. Yeah. So we tell him with the name is Zimmerforce. So I need to get the vehicle spare parts because I marked up my save ages ago, Steve. So that's why I've got so many more little missions floating around that I haven't done before. Not feeling too good, Steve. Shame. Hope we get better soon, Steve. I hope we get better soon. So it's nice to hear from you. Right, am I going in the right direction? Yeah, that's where I came from. Where you came from, Dave? You're here. That's alright. You're actually going in a good way, so you want to turn left, and you're on the main road, Dave. Cool. I was half expecting myself going that way, so I must have turned off somewhere here. I went diddly along these bridges. Cool. And take that anytime, Steve. Anytime. I like that. Get on to the main road. Yeah, I'm not, as I say, Paul Allen is, yeah, exactly, Scampy, you cheeky bugger, you. It's all Dave's fault. What do you mean Dave's fault? Scampy, see when you see that, I don't take it too seriously. I think Alan thought you were being serious. It was your fault. Cheers. Thanks for the support there, Scampy. I'm waiting for the welcome. You're welcome. Yes, Mr. Barson. Right. I appreciate anybody that comes in and puts up with me waffling a lot of rubbish. Yeah, so I thought Scampy, I'll complete the one I was doing last night, and then I'll do that one. I thought that was a good plan. Complete the one I'm doing last night. Then go to Washington and see what's what. And I get to recover my trailer back, get some money back. Yeah, Steve said the same thing, Scampy. He thought it was a funny look in Washington. He got in there before you. I don't know if Alf will jump on early and join in with me, or I'll be waiting for Alan. I've said to Alan maybe have a wee shot by himself, just to... He hasn't got to this map yet. He hasn't got to this map yet, Al. He hasn't got this. It's we're just on the Michigan map at the moment, but I think for Alan last night. He was getting tired and too much info overload. Both me and Al trying to shout at him and tell him what to do. He was like, ah. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He'll come in fresh as a daisy and a bit more calm. A bit more knowledge of what he's doing. I says, do a little bit of running around just by yourself and just see how you feel. And see if just Ken just try and do a couple little missions on himself. But I appreciate everybody that's coming, by the way. So the plan here is get these forced vehicle spare parts, take it to the warehouse, dump off the trailer, recover the truck, and we'll head off to sunny Washington. Unless people want to watch me make a fool of myself in Tamar, and I might have to change the name of the stream, which you can do. Yeah, that's why me and Alf were lending him a hand, because obviously our truck's a bit more upgraded. And that's what I was saying to him. He's got the fleet start and he's done whatever upgrades he can do on it. He went, that's better. He felt better after he could do the fleet start with like better tyres and stuff. He felt he was starting to get around. Good afternoon, Al. I don't know if you're willing to come in. And once I open up Washington, you can come in. I'm going to finish off what I was doing last night, Al. If you want to help out with some Washington progress, you're more than welcome. One, you get a bit more XP and a bit more cash. And then if Alan's playing and wants us to join in, we can always try and not shout at him. Dave, if it doesn't work, it's not his fault. I think it was the game's fault. I think the game was thinking something else, because it's not like you're in a different game. You are in the game. No, I'm not in the game. I can't see myself. Right. Oh yeah. Poor Alan, eh? Cheers, Al. Scampy's always sympathetic towards me here, Al. Don't poke him in the eye or something for me. Yeah, it'll make sense to him if he plays it often enough. That's why I said, I've said to him, play a wee bit himself, just get used to it all. And it didn't help Al, both of us were shouting stuff at him. He's like, too much info. Vehicles, that's what I want, vehicle spare parts. Too much info. This Freightliner is not too shabby. Anyway, it's got a decent fuel tank, 300 litres. Bet you don't get the same add-ons with fuel and stuff. And like the later trucks have. Yeah. The good thing is, Stevie, I've got my bench to say, see what you can upgrade, and Because he asked me which truck should they use, and I says the Fleet Star. Because the Fleet Star, at least you can get all-wheel drive and diff lock on it, compared to the GMC at the beginning. Can't remember where the GMC's does give it all-wheel drive, but it isn't a completely different map for the all-wheel drive for the GMC. I was kind of getting the hang of it, but I think, Steve, it was putting them the day V. Maybe you. Yeah, that White Western is a really good truck once you rescue it. I like the white. Good day, neighbour. Cheers for the raid, dude. Possibly. I'll find out if the numbers just skyrocket in a minute. Well, VK's in anyway. We'll find. I haven't seen the numbers jump up, neighbour, but cheers for coming in anyway. Don't think it's popped up, but it's okay. Cool. I mean, at least you're in and VK are in. There's one or two others that actually came through and started chatting with me because I was chatting them in the same chats from different places. I just play along and people come in. They come in. Shadow lurks. They come in and lurk around all over the place. The shadow. They like coming in. I don't want to say he or she because I don't know what somebody's a he or a she. They have a name. Ooh, what is their name? You get a name like Shadow, you're like, what do I do? Cool. This boy. Botaiki. Yeah. Maybe we're all bots, VK. This shouldn't be too difficult. Let's just follow the road. Or just follow the road. So we're going with plenty of fuel. You never know, I might get a raid from Neon. I've been getting attacked by Neons and neighbours all week. I just play along, and if people enjoy what I do, that's all that matters. As long as you enjoy what I do. Yeah, neighbours usually streaming in the morning. Alfie does a lot of snoring and that sort of kind of gaming. Steve plays along with MC Haggis. I don't think Steve's got his a channel. You never know, I might do. He just hasn't told me yet. There's some come in and I know they're like MG's sidekicks. Happy helpers. So Hetex, who was in neighbour's stream. Het was in neighbour's stream chatting with Het. Because Het says hello. that it streams about. Well, for me here, it's about 11 o'clock at night, so that's when he starts about 6 p.m. his time. For Eastern Standard Time for Hector is about 6 o'clock. He plays SnowRunner, Roadcraft, which kind of alternates between Roadcraft and SnowRunner. If he's on Roadcraft, you're just building the biggest highway ever. It tends to be the case. How wide a road can you build? Sign mate. What you got there here? I've got this 8 lane both sides highway. So both sides got 8 lanes, yeah. I still can't avoid the AI trucks when you set a route for them. Don't crash into me. Right, cool. Where are we going after this bit? We'll quite quickly turn to our left to get to the warehouse, because that's where we're going. And it's actually behind us, that one, the one I'm thinking of. Either that, you can go up and over around that way. But behind us is this one. And we could just drive along there. We'll find ourselves in the warehouse that way. Do it that way. Behind me. Behind you, Dave. I ain't either going round. I don't think there's space to turn around, Dave. Just go forward. Just go forward. I knew we could get across along there, but it's just like where it is a pain in the butt. Right, just follow this and we'll. Can't go up past that bit. We can try that, or we'll just go the normal way up the hill. I've just seen that bit where you go along, and it just where it spawned in, and it's like behind me. Oh, great. We'll try this wee road up here and then on. Do it this way. Change the direction from what we've done before. Yeah, it's just a wee bit of a pain, because if you want to reverse and go that way, it's like you can't. But VK, I think we can make it work. I think we'll make it work. Yeah, I've played with me before, same as Scampy back in the day. Scampy and I used to play along together and be up till yawn time. I'd come in from work and they'd still be playing. I think Al's getting back into the groove. He's going to try and get back into the groove anyway. See how long it is. Because between this and tanks, that's his time sorted. That's all his time sorted. He wants to take over the world. And that's the more solid one. Oh, it was fine. It was fine. Oh, it's a bit muddy here. I just thought, what we've got in the garage, what can I use? Wait, let me should do it. Yeah, if you didn't have a don't if you've not got a trailer, you can easily reverse and beep 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 beep. Scroll up. Because that's the one down that road. We'll carry on here and come down there. Just makes it more different. That's all. Sometimes it's like cool. You go, oh, a different way than normal, rather than the usual route. The usual route for me would be going up the hill. There's that bloody corner. You want to do something clever here. You still had an upgrade to find on this map. Come on. It's a bit muddy for this thing. Why nobody doesn't go this way? Must be the reason. The more solid bit be alright. I'll get going. We'll get to where we're going and then yeah. Oh, is that the case? Just for letting me know, Jake. Always want to know that bit. So did Jake. So did Alf. Alf wanted to know that as well. The struggles in the mud because you don't have mud tires, right? Hi Neon, have we got a neon raid? Did the neon, let's see for the neon raid, yeah we've got a neon raid. So neon raid has worked better than, hi Strafer. Got a neon raid happened better than neighbours. Hi Stardust. Neon's probably finished his stream. He's like neighbour for thinking about food and bed. Come on, little bugger. Not me, the truck. I've got bigger trucks, Artful. Strafer, I've got bigger trucks. And I haven't got a zombies set up for you, Neon, so I haven't got into the bot tricks and put a zombies thing. Maybe I should find if I did get enough membership, maybe I should get a little icon of a zombie for Neon to spam, so it forces him to be a member again, you know. You can spam zombies everywhere. Come on. Can't be that difficult game. It's not kind of, I don't know, there's some stuff on some. Come on. This is day and ages. Come on. I think it might be easier. It's probably better than we are. The easier route, which is the road up the hill, across the wee valley bit. You get there. As long as it run out of fuel. Shoot. I just want to drop this off and then I'm going to go to Washington and then see how we get on. This, this, these maps are definitely more designed for these Russian trucks with the mud tyres and all-wheel drive, always on, and Azov and stuff. They still struggle. Oh dear. Oh dear. And then what we do is we go to the trailer store and sell the trailer. That's a post, David. That's a post. Oh, okay. Right. If I go to the trailer store, I can just sell it, and then we'll find ourselves in Washington. I'll pull it a lot easier now. It's actually not a bad truck though. This Freightliner. Ow! Ow! Okay, also at least you get a reverse gear, right? There we go. So around there, oh, probably going. I'll laugh at me smashing up my truck. You're smashing up my truck here, Strafer. Oh, Strafer's fault. Sign neon. Who wants to see Neon do this, guys? Those of Neon's little gang of watcheroonies. I think people would love to see Neon do this. Right. Now go to Washington. Uh, global map. I just wanted to finish that off. You know the game. You were watching it earlier on. I'm sure you said you had a wee shot of it. Right. Let's go to the garage here and then we'll figure out what we've got left to do. Yeah. And Alf, if you want to join in, you're more than welcome. That part is you get some maps that just absolutely pours with rain. It's like what was it? Drenched lands or whatever it is in Roadcraft, where it just nothing but rain. I'm special. Yeah. I thought it'd be nice to Neon and give me a mud as well because he doesn't think I'm good enough. Right, what have we got? Got that one. Right, because we need to go to the east dam site. The problem is the only downside is we can't get across the dam. I don't know if there's a actual mission to unlock the dam before you do that crane. I'm assuming no. Steve will tell me. But I think we'll concentrate on these guys here. I've got up and running. Pipes, medium pipes, and concrete blocks. Small pipes, medium pipes, and and two concrete blocks. We can get two from the dam because uh, we've got that's the two towers. I think it then kicks off another tower one. Medium and two short logs. And the logging bit is way over here. We've got short logs here, Dave. 8 million short logs. Now what trail is that one? Long short log.
I'll take an extra 2 days this month to add to the rest of the holidays I'm taking. Water right, mate.
Right, so short logs. We'll need to just get a truck, a short log bit, and a short log trailer. I think. Take a couple from there and stuff. Right, where do you get? We'll do that. Medium logs we'll get from there. We'll do that. Deliver to the port at Solace Bay. Now what we got in trucks? What do we have in trucks in here? We haven't got any trucks in here. There you go, the other maps. Hey, certain mountains. Trucks we got. Hydra. I'm just trying to see what they've got as of here. You just need to see some two short logs. Um, that was the fuel king. You can get short logs from and get long logs from them. I haven't got anything to carry them. Unless there's a trailer. I don't think there's any trailers. There isn't any medium trailers. I'm back in a minute, guys. Let me go to the bathroom. I'm back. Sorry about that. Needs be. Oh, the cat's come to cause trouble. You causing trouble? Right. Just there. Right. Let's go in the garage again and just get a fuck that we can. Truck out. And that would work alright. Customize short logs. We do short logs and that. Yep. Ain't might come to rescue his friend, yeah. Never know, Strafer, never know. Right. I'll get a short load trailer here. I've got ones that I haven't changed into planks, so that's if I can steal them at the lumber yards. Saves a wee bit of traipsing about. That's the long one. We just need a wee diddy one. What's it diddy? The wee diddy one. Yeah, I went right. I didn't go left. Hit said to me, Dave, we were doing this, and he helped me get rid of the bridge here. He says, once you get rid of the bridge, Dave, you still got to have the habit of turning left. So I really need to try and get Neon into this. I don't know if Al's on with Alan or not, or if he's watching Dave. He's going quiet, maybe he's eating food. Just guys that play with the tanks with Alf and Alan, and we've got Alf has watched me play this recently, and I think he's went, remember that game? And then he says, if only we can encourage Alan to come in. I told him about the nice cheap version of it, and I think Grumpy done a faux pas. He was like, maybe you can bribe him. Neon, if you played this, I think if you done it, you would need to do it a season and then can do a region. Do one region and then come back to it after doing something else, and then come back to it again, because you'd be on forever. I know your friends will. I mean, at the end of the day, Neon, if people like a game and want to see you do it, they'll do it. Yeah, my 80 million year old socks have now got a hole in them. I'm shocked and stunned. What am I going to do? can't Homer versus Hammer. What am I going to do? I just appreciate when people come in and say hello and that. That's all. That's more of anything you need. And if people like the content end of the day, they will subscribe. It's up to them. It's not up to you. You can ask. I don't think that anybody should be constantly asking for it. Whether they've got 15 subscribers or 8 million subscribers, you shouldn't constantly ask for subs. No chance. Right. This will just should make life easier anyway. And me and Neon just get a good laugh with each other anyway. That's why I was always saying about you playing on it, because you like playing Roadcraft, Neon. You played Roadcraft with me and carnage ensued, and it was funny. Yeah, it's all the cups. It's all the cups and stuff like that they got in the ears when in the cinema. Are there any of them? Keep forgetting about that wee bit there. It's actually a good way cutting up there because it's actually more stable. Going this way. Come on. Just got the trailer stuck, I think. Yeah, you can go this way, but if you go the other way, it's actually a bit more level. Try this way sometimes, you just like, ow. No, don't you dare tit. This was a PS4 game that they've upgraded. The thing with the graphics and that from Roadcraft. I always liked playing Roadcraft, but it was just fun playing with Neon. It was so much fun, and I know Neon enjoyed it just because it was like. You know, take time, dude. But if you go down that boggy bit there, you don't have to worry about the bumps so much. What are you saying? I think it seemed to be answers pants to this wee dude. They give the carpet a good mover. I don't know, buy some treatment stuff. So who are you going to ban? Can't be Strafer. Got to get this to the port. These trailers are actually quite handy, to be honest. The voodoo that you do. I recognise that. Can't remember the film. We're getting film quotes of "Hi Grumpy." Oh, pure strafer! He's off again. Oh dear. Neon just likes polishing his hammer, that's what it is. I think, Grumpy, I think Neon done it for about 10 seconds or something, or 30 seconds. Strafer's like the Aussie J, by the way, I think. Likes putting weird and wonderful comments. I'm not here. No, you're not here. Where are you then, Jay? Yeah, I'm surprised Alf hasn't decided to try join me, actually. I thought I'd be up for joining. Grumpy's bought this game. We need to teach Grumpy the ins and outs and the frustrations of this game. Because I'm scared about tipping here. I'm going I'm trying to do that wee nudge to not tip it over. So are we going to have 4 of us on tonight, guys? Because Grumpy, unless Grumpy's at work on Saturday. Grumpy will be driving along it's like the mighty pace of a Churchill. Just. I'm in my tog too. I don't know why people bought it recently. Reverse, Dave. Reverse. This turning circle's not the greatest. It's the chat is fun people in here. Fun people in chat. They amuse me. He was playing tanks today. I seen Womble on tanks this morning. I just get a good laugh with you guys. It's just funny. And that is the way you all just sort of bounce off each other and wind each other up. And the good thing is nobody's taking it too serious. Was it? Did it hurt them? Did they hurt them? You've hurt one or two with the spanner, and I know that, Jay. Some of them deserved. I think Alf's wondering how the bank account is grumpy after you maybe doing a boo-boo. And some don't turn at all unless you do a wee hop back. I was too busy reading your oh, is he in mid-test? Has Grumpy been testing it without my knowledge? I think Grumpy should come in and help me then, if he hasn't fallen over. He must be that good. Ah, there's the other one. I'm not. These messages are going like anything here. Now we're going to broomsticks and sheep. Any user free to come in, guys, and help out, lend a small hand. Plenty of spaces. There's 3 slots available. There's at least an Alf, an Alan, and a Grumpy that could jump in and lend a small hand. Show off how good they are. As I was saying, I want to see you guys come in and lend a hand to see how good you are, so you don't just laugh at me how bad I am at this game. Oh, Dave Phillip fell over again. Oh. No, not an awful teacher. You. It's just, you're shouting at me. And I was shouting at you. I was calm. You fall over, don't you? Right, get these to the floor anyway. I mean, I'm not even that close to the port yet. I was trying to teach you. It's hard, Alan, when I don't see what you're doing. Yeah, a good lad, Alan. You'll get there. It's one you. It's just like I can't see on the menu what you're looking at and stuff like that. So it was all guesstimation of what you're looking at. And I think, see, when you go multiplayer, you do get a load glitch. Aye, yo. I heard that for a wee while there, Grumpy. Have you got any other ancient Chinese proverbs, Ralph? I think the problem is I'm also thinking I'll be alright, just let them be. You just have to line it up to the right position with the hooks and stuff, Alan. You get it, see when you try to do it and you do miss, you'll get a wee black dot where the actual hook is with a trailer. It does show up. The white dot is obviously your hook, but the black dot is the hook you're trying to hook onto. I'll get there. Alright, cool. The good thing is we've done this bridge, so we've got less stress. And I'm waiting for Alex to fire it up so we can cause trouble in his game. And none so far, Neon. No zombies either. But it's what it is. It's waiting for you to get to watching me do the slightly more difficult bit where I have to go off-road. So when I get to the bit I need to do off-road, I need to add that Stardust. I need lots more members to then make a gift, a little emoji for zombies maybe as well. I need to make a wee emoji of a zombie or something. I can't do that until I get more members. But it'll happen one day. Some idiots will say, "Oh, I feel sorry for he's not got enough. He doesn't work hard enough. He's earning enough money." You know, guys. At the end of the day, I do it for fun, and if people subscribe or even mad enough and deranged enough to put a membership in. Well, thank you very much. That's up to them. Nobody's saying you must do it. Yeah, we do have a paddy signed the membership on. I haven't got to the rough bit. I don't know. I haven't seen anything like that pop up. I don't know where to find them. So I've never found, but I don't know if you get 5 gifted members or not. I need to find out where that is then. I need to find. Let's have a wee look, right? See if we can do that. Right, $sign. Oh, there we go. We can do that then. You have 10. Oh, I have 10. Oh, sent 5. Let's see who gets in Southbank. Nakata, Graham, Sim Racer, and Flippin' Eck all receive memberships. Now I have 5. I have 5 more to do. I've got 5 more I can give. You have 5 memberships left, so let's do that. I didn't know. Neon, Gareth, Simon, Mr. No, and Alan. A different Alan, I think. It just says Alan has received memberships. Hi, Drifter. Just a different Alan altogether. But, yep. I didn't know that. I did not know, so I can do. Right, at least I now know about that. Cheers, Neon. I didn't know about it, pal. Alf didn't get it because he's already a member, that's why. Right, we need to go down there, Dave, because you can't go that way. I need to get medium logs here. The only place I can get a medium log is in the other bit. I did not know that, Neon. I did not know, pal. Cheers for the heads up. I must get 10 every month or something. I didn't know anything about that. Cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it because yeah, cheers, Dave. I didn't know it. I didn't know anything about that, pal. I knew, and I did not know. I was just like, ooh, okay, cool. So each month I can give away 10, 5 at a time. Cool. I shall remember this. When it hits December, I can do the same thing again at some point. See who receives them. I suppose it's some way of doing it. You do the gifted ones, the 10 gifted, and basically if people want to continue it, they can. I didn't know anything about that. No, I have no idea. Cool. At least it's not, that means it's not costing me anything. Cool. Even better. So that's how that works. Good to know. Drop this. Yeah, Alan, it's Neon's fault. It would have been even better numbers if Neighbours Raid work came off as well. Yeah. Cheers for the update on that, Neon. I had absolutely no idea. I had no idea. Right, so I didn't get medium logs. Pray there wasn't a trailer park all the way here. I'm going to drive around to drop that trailer off. Way around there. And yeah, next time I shall try and remember. Cheers for the heads up, by the way, Neon. I'm not very clued up with all this stuff, by the way. As you can tell. See, if I knew that, I would have been gifting them beforehand. I didn't know anything about it. Yeah, because you get X amount of gift memberships and stuff. Give away. Yeah, also, as I say, if you have a membership, somebody says, "Oh, I've got a good membership," and it expires and they want to carry on, that's up to them, I suppose. So all I need to do is get a medium logs. And I only need one. I want to get rid of this trailer and I'll just recover this. Should be able to put a medium logging one on this. The good thing about this truck is it has a lot of fuel. You can carry a lot of fuel in it. Yeah, we need the detour, Dave. Get the detour sign out. bet Alston with Alan right now, playing along, helping Alan out. Yep, R.I.P. sign. Suppose I'm in the water. Give it a wee lift. And it means less likely to get caught up on any rocks and stuff. So see, sorry, the ones that didn't get the gifted memberships, guys. Maybe better luck next time. We'll maybe try and do them at the start of each month, so they're done and dusted. I think what it is well, what happened, any of them have got the gifted membership will look at get an email alert, Leon, and they just go, I've got gifted membership. Ooh. Oh, you're going to ring some of that this way then. My friend's dad gets it all the time and it's delicious and tasty. Oh, it's like that, Alan. You're not giving us a wee taster. La-di-da, venison. Yes. Yum, yum. Cool. Nice, Alan. Nice, Alan. That sounds good. That sounds tasty. What Alan's really got is, he sees he got my friend's dad gets venison, and what Alan's trying to do, shove in the freezer, is half a deer. Yeah, Alan's got half a deer and he's trying to chuck it in the freezer. Yeah, Alan's like, there is not mine, nobody else is getting it. So I'm surprised Alf isn't trying to lend me a hand. He told me he was really good at this game. Anyway, I need to get rid of this trailer, dump it off. I think it's a wrong kind of horns for them. No, I know pretty much Viking helmets didn't really have horns, but they were just, for some reason, a plagiarism of Viking with horn helmets. Well, hello, sailor. What you saying, Al? You coming in, Al? Come on, you know you want to. You want to lend a hand. At least they now know it's Washington, not Tamar. I'm not saying folk aren't busy, trust me. Whose map are we going on tonight? Are we helping Grumpy out? Are we lending Grumpy a hand or helping Alan a hand? That's the question. Or 50-50. I think they just thought for the pictures, I'll put it look good. That's all. It's just for the pictures that look good. Right, come up. Yep, a whole bottle and the rest. And what we want to do is get medium logs. This is great fun. Right. Should get a medium one here. We'll find out. Sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't. You don't do the medium on that truck. That's fine. We just store it. The Freightliner probably would do it. Yeah. I mean, I quite like that, but it's just the problem with its small fuel tank. What do we get on this? Can we get medium? No, we don't get medium on it. Shocking. This size is bigger, Neil. There's a short one on it. That would do it. That is all. But don't it? There's one I had, and I think it looks like I've sold it because it's not. Or I need to buy again. This one. Is it that one? Is that the one? That's the one that's there. Got the atom somewhere where the atoms hiding at the moment. And that one there is really quite decent. That. I think I had that one before, and I think it's kind of sort of overwritten. Because I think what's happened is like obviously changing the good for long logs. You should get medium logs on there, so I haven't found that the active suspension. Where is it? Amur, Russia. Need to find the active suspension. It just means I don't think you get bigger tires, but you can raise it, obviously. Right, what we got? Right, 2 sets of chains. It's when you get mud ones that have a reasonable. So they've got a reasonable one for the road. I'm sure there's ones that's the ones I want. These ones. These ones on. It just means they're okay for the road. I'll sell one lot. Let's save it. I had this one before. But I think that was when I saved it before. I had it before I went over my thing and went, damn. Any free add-ons? I just want to see if there's a. You can't have them when you put that on it. Because what you want is something that's gonna. So that drops below there, so that's just gonna jump into the ground. I wonder if that would help. Because it's got a curve on it rather than. Put a heavy pipe on it. Well, I haven't actually. What I was actually looking for was DLC one. Doesn't. I don't think there's. Don't think there's a. What I was trying to see, I don't think there's a roof add-on. Getting for fuel and stuff. Yeah, that's it. And I'll get some medium logs. These. What I need to do is we're going to have to do a moor then to get the race suspension. That's a bugger of a map. Right, let's getting these medium logs. See how this scopes. It's not raised, it's the one that's you can raise it and then lower it. I had this before, I was using this quite often actually. It was quite good. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Shadow. Just chilling out with everybody. And if they stick around, they stick around. It's up to them, isn't it? A lot of people, if they're from Aussie's neck of the woods, are all going to bed. Yeah, see how we get on. I need to get the hydro lift suspension or whatever it is, so it raises it and then lowers it. Exactly, Shadow. I appreciate you coming in, by the way. I appreciate you coming in. But people will always have things to do. That's for sure. People will always have things to do. More important than staring at somebody trying to make an idiot of themselves. I don't know what I'm doing tonight, but we'll see. But we do have a couple of people testing out the game. I haven't played it before. Play Scampy's. Scampy's quite happy watching me fall about the place and make an idiot of myself. Thanks, Scampy. Vote of confidence. Yeah, I was using this one quite often, this Azov. It's just the problem with it is the front, because it's such a high, it sticks out so far, so when you go down over a major bump, it goes dink into the ground, dink into the ground. So let's get these medium ones to there. Which one do you have? Which Azov is you on about, Scampy? That's the downside about this one. The one with the smaller version of it, this 200 litre tank. That one, not the fire truck one. Fire truck one's good. A good size capacity of fuel. Because this is good, especially if you're just travelling along the road. Yeah, it's got 200 litres only. It is a decent truck. I know the one you're on about at Scampy. It's the one I've been had with. It's actually had it in the garage there. I had that one in the garage. This might not be the most ideal because I'm trying to go up and down things, because I say the front end just digs in. Well, I've got a bit of money, I can spend it and try and earn some more money. As I say, I was playing with Alan and Alf yesterday on Black River. And I might, as I say, the plan is probably do more of the same tonight to help out Alan and Alf and just have a chin wag and not shout at each other. Oh, hopefully not. You've got various ones, Alf. The semi trailers, right? There's two lots. Hopefully not Scampy. I don't think he is. I think he was just information overload yesterday. And unfortunately, I think me and Alf were both trying to tell him things at the same time. He'll be fine. Yeah, the two logging trailers, the semi ones, not the folding one. I don't know what the folding one is again. But, there's one I need to get as a pick up the folding one actually as a mission with the hydro lift. You got two semi ones, one that's long and short, and one that's two mediums. And then you got the other one, which is a folding one, which is a hydro lift. I can't remember what it is. Well, you probably, if you're in the trailer store, I'll tell you what the logs it can carry. Let's see if I can. I don't think it'll be good going hex maneuver. This might be just a go round the long way maneuver, Dave, rather than up and over. We'll try the up and over maneuver first. You've got to. Yeah, basically it's a semi trailer instead of like a trailer and all. It's for the long logs. I think it's better, probably more stable than the wee long log trailer we got before. Just depends what. At the end of the day, it just depends what you're actually trying to really get. What kind of stuff you're trying to do. As I say, you're more than welcome to come in if you want to come in. You can join in and do stuff. Yeah, a lot of rubbish. Which is the best thing ever. And I'll probably find it easier to explain, I think. I get me, man. You say I had some of these party, I don't know how much more you'll have, but yeah, this goes up. It's more the coming down the hill and then going dunk into the ground. The hydro lift suspension would be really good. Just to raise the nose up a few more inches and it wouldn't go clunk. See, I've got medium logs dotted everywhere, as you can see. It's actually working out quite well, actually. I've got logs everywhere that are spilt everywhere. I can't be bothered rescuing them. That's where if you had the other active suspension stuff, it would help. It doesn't just go dunk and stop. Yeah, it's in a moor, and I haven't done that for a long time, Scampy. I know where it is. It's certainly in the moor region. It's one of the hardest bloody regions possible. It's like everything. We'll make it grim, but we'll make it a good idea. Get a hold of it. It's probably best, Dave. Now not spinning, you're actually getting a bit of traction again. Dave, watch for the ninja stump. It's there. Don't hit the ninja stump. It's not overly ninjaed because it's not hidden by a bush. It's like, where do these stumps come from? There's lots of stuff to deliver to here as well. Loads to do in this map. That's why it's nice to get help, but you know, most of these are, you know, Dave's okay doing it himself, but doing a region by yourself does take a long time as you get on. So I need friends. Give me friends now. They'll know what we're doing, sort of. What I want to do is come back to myself there. Go the way I came from. actually working, even without the hydro lift suspension, I'm actually doing okay. There's obviously points where you go dunk. It does certainly help just lift the truck up. And we're going. I'm glad you're all in lurking and working. Whatever you're doing, guys. It's good to see so many in. As I say, big thanks out to Neon for the raid. I know Neighbour was wanting to do it. It didn't work out, but Neighbour came in and VK. Yeah, it's just nice to see people popping in and saying hello, basically. Take your time, no rush. The plan is over, it keeps onto the tree. This seems to be got a lot of traction. I'm not having to actually struggle getting up that hill, which is really good. I may have to go to a moor and get that hydro lift suspension for this. This is doing really well. Guys, if anybody wants to join in, let me know. I can post the code up on the screen. No, Al can join if he's not busy. Most people are, let's be honest. Doing other stuff that somebody's left behind previously. I think that was Het. I think that Het left that on the ground. I've not done a lot, but do something. And maybe could have stolen the last lot of fuel out of that truck actually. Might be a wee bit of a struggle to get to the fuel station, but it might be too bad because I'm on here to go like that. It slows it down. It just means you don't drink up as much fuel. More honestly, I'll probably get the truck jump out of the garage, refuel it. That's because Nakata said so. Nakata got surprised he's got a gifted membership. Nakata got one before. There's obviously his pocket money. Can he stretch that far to get to buy one? Right. Jay, you're teaching them too many bad words as well. That's a problem as well. That doesn't help. Let's do this. Get along with it. You actually get to get fuel anyway. The fuel station beforehand. Just don't go via that way, David. You definitely run out of fuel. You notice Alf doesn't want to jump in and help me out at all, Jay. You see that? Shocking behaviour. Don't it? And I hope Alf will tell him he's got something better to do, like play tanks. Yeah, that's a problem. You're getting the hydro lift suspension, at least you don't get that effect. So how's everyone today? All good? Chilling out? Sixteen likes, cool. Now just basically most of the way trundle along this road. This is actually works out quite well with this truck because it doesn't have to worry about bumps and stuff. Yeah, because I went mucked up my saves and went. That's why I didn't have this one again. No, putty. The smell of putty. And it's like, that's what happened with Windows. People with the putty, you see the foam from the putty. I think that's the pong that's the only pong I can think of is putty. Putty is from the 90s. Sealant. And they put the sealant around the windows. It's the sort of stuff they use obviously on the buses as well now. 10 newer buses don't have rubber, it's just a sealant to hold the window in place, windscreen. We're getting there. What can we coax Al with to get him in to help? He makes me think he's been a bit of a Jesse. He doesn't want to try these new maps out or anything. See that Swedish person that doesn't want to come in and cause trouble. Well, he came in, he's scampy, he's bought a few bits and bobs to get up to date, like the newer trucks as well, the Padra and Avonhorn, I think it is 15. A big bugger that drinks juice like anything. And he's bought all the year passes and stuff. Because he's encouraged other people to play it, he's decided to buy more DLC. I think the first part of year 5 will be out in January. We'll see what area it is. Because it'll give its PTS server update, and then few few weeks later we'll get it coming out. So whenever season 17 comes out, we'll find it on PTS in about a month's time. It usually comes out, sometimes less, on yeah, you'll go all the way there. But we're doing alright for fuel last year. Because yep, we'll find out, Scampy, we'll find out. I don't think there'll be like roadcraft with deserts or anything like that. I don't think that'll ever happen. I think these sort of muddy, mountainous areas is what they'll do. I don't think they'll have something like a desert. It'd be different, but I don't think that'll ever happen. They would have to make new trees, you know. What palm trees? We need to make palm trees, yes. You know what I mean? I don't think it'd be anything like that. Where is it again? Bolivia, do the death road. You have to drive back and forth along the death road. And make sure there's vehicles coming the other direction. I know what you're saying, Scampy, just a different atmos to what we've got. I don't think anybody dislikes where we go and what we do. It's just something different. I think in Bolivia it would be good in a way because a lot of Bolivian bits have got desert, but you could, the high ranges you got desert and then it goes to snow. So it's no rocky area. Not many trees I don't think in bits. It's different. I think obviously the thing about these kind of maps is the amount of layers you can create on it in height. And stuff. Yeah, keep this truck again. How about Alan and Grumpy and myself in a moor region? How about that, Scampy? Would that be entertaining? At least let them get to level 30 where they can get the super rock. The truck's upgraded enough. Just got trapped underneath. Yeah, Japan. know what you're saying, because it's just like you get different types of buildings and stuff just to look, get a different atmosphere. Keep going. Don't know if Alf and Alan are still watching, but if you guys are going to do any of the new stuff, start helping Alan out, let me know and we can try it again. But I think the problem is I've opened up a region or a skin sort of doing a like that. It's doing a lobby, and that's where the things had a hissy fit because I was doing a lobby, and it's just been bleh. I'm just wondering if that's what it is. Right, up that way is the hydro lift thing we need to rescue as well. We need to get get the biggest crane possible. Oh, you're some cheeky boy there, Scampy. We like you. That's why we like you. You, Jay, and Alf are just cheeky buggers. The fact that we all know each other and that, and we can see things and just have a good laugh. That's what makes it fun. And people slowly drifting off to bed. Cheers everybody that's came in and so far. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button if you want. It helps the YouTube algorithm. But obviously, they want a subscription if people are enjoying the content. That's the more important bit. No point asking someone to subscribe if you don't like the content. I bought on the road recently, as in about a day or two ago. I was thinking of having a quick stream of that because it's obviously it doesn't look that great. Right? Plan at least record footage. Right, do a mission, do the same mission, and see if the update looks any better. Can we have daylight? What do we need daylight for? Helpful, Scampy? Can you see better? Get your torch out. Just shine your torch. Yeah, it does help. See if you're streaming, during the daylight, definitely. People can then see it. I don't know what Alf's doing. Alf might be modelling at the moment, I don't know. It might be tanking with Dave, I don't know. I haven't actually had a look at Dave's stream. Let's check something. Yeah, it's an old one. Right. I'm just looking at something else. No, that's an old stream. Why am I getting an old stream of MJ's? One that MJ done yesterday on Roadcraft. I just thought, why does it get come down to the bottom? There's Dave doing tanks. That's the sort of thing it's half expected. David doing his tanks. He likes his tanks, does David. That's why I would do less of it because Dave's streaming it, and a lot of the guys obviously have when Dave's streaming it are playing along with them. It just makes life easier. Try and get a different, secure, slightly different audience. Because the guys will come in and even if they've been playing along with Dave on his stream, they'll come in and at least check out the stream at some point. Because they enjoy watching me falter on this game. Part of the charm. Faltering on the game is part of the charm. Right, let's see if we go here. Is this a wise way? As I say, this is a really stable truck. It's just its nose is the problem. When you hit a ditch and you go crunching in, right, okay, slowly. You know, when it dips into a hollow or something, it's just like, ah, you bugger. And it just catches. But I like this truck. As I say, I had it before, but recently, and I was using it quite a lot for the logging like this. It was really good. For carrying these medium logs, you can easily tow a trailer for the medium here. Yeah, how easy is that? This truck just keeps going. Just keeps going. I mean, I like the fire engine Azov one. It's actually really good. We get the upgraded suspension on this, this one then definitely outstrips it. Plus, when you've got something like that on the end of it, you can still throw a trailer, so you can't do that with the fire engine one. I like the fire. It always has a good wee special fit in the heart, because it's something I kept using all the time, because it just a good versatile truck. It wasn't the greatest, but it just kept going more often than not. Not that one. The cargo man that delivering to here. Yay! Right, cool. Got some more money. Right. I haven't got anything to carry it with. Right. That's the hydro lift one here. So that's the hydro lift trailer. I need to pick that up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the same truck. I'm gonna have to change the attachment because I can see this are good useful one. What's the other one? To try and look at the curtain sider to here. That's where I got to drop it off to. Where's the curtain sider? There. Right, so what we can do, we can get the hydro lift and drop this off here. Right, so come up here. Go via Timbuktu. That's what we'd have to do to get out there. Drop it off, and then from there we can get the other trailer as well. We've got lots of things we can do. They're all close to each other. Right. Because this is such a long truck, it might actually be quite stable for carrying it when it's folded. What do you need for the trailer? Is it what? Need that. The hydro lift saddle is what we need. But I think this has worked really, really well because of the size of it. Like, as I say, I've not used this yet before, so I'm assuming this should work very well. Because it's a big one, it might big long trunk. It might make it nice and stable for when it's folded. So we'll give it a go. See how we get on. Who knows? Yeah, we've got a few folk watching. Neon's fault. Or I don't know if he's fallen asleep yet. If I put Neon to sleep in Stardust, stuff like that, people are from old merry land of Oz. Yeah, I think Neighbour was trying to do a raid on me as well. As I say, Neon Neighbours. People like these sort of games anyway, so I think a lot of them are watching play or might even be playing along with David. I don't know. Thinking I'll get some tanking in if we're playing this tonight. basically. If that's the case, that sounds like a good plan. This is nice and casual over here. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at on the road. It's basically travel around bits of Germany and just transporting stuff. As I say, graphically, it's not the greatest. Not horrendous. Not the definitely the greatest. The trucks didn't look too bad. It's background and stuff like that. So I think that's what they want to improve, the things like the buildings and the trees and the landscape. That's the main upgrade. But we'll see how it goes. It was less than £12, so didn't break the bank. And it's definitely a lot easier on wheel. But this game is not a game for driving on the wheel. Definitely more a controller friendly game. But yeah, on the road is definitely get your feel out, and it makes all the difference. But I thought I'd do that just to see what the differences are. There's one of the guys I follow, CGGD Games, Lee. He was saying that. Don't expect this, don't. Yeah, I know. I'm not expecting breaking stuff. I just wanted to see what. I don't know if there's going to be a video for it to have a wee look at what the update looks like. Or if there's any stills.